संकट मोचन राम तिहारो। बंधु समेत जब अहि रावण लय रघुनाथ पताल सिधारो। देवी ही पूजी भली विधि सो बलि देहु सब मंत्र विचारो। जय सहाय भयो सबरि अहि रावण सैन्य समेत संहारो। को नहीं जानत है जग में कभी संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। साधु किए बड़ देवन के तुम वीर महाप्रभु देखी विचारो। कौन सो संकट मोर गरीब को जो तुम सो नहीं घट घटारो। देवी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होय हमारो। को नहीं जानत है संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। संकट मोचन नाम तिहारो। निश्चय प्रेम प्रसूति से विनय करे सम्मान। तेरी के कार्य सकल शुभ सिद्ध करे हनुमान। जय हनुमंत संत हितकारी जन के काज आतुर गौरी महासुख दीजै। जैसे तुलसा बदन पैठी बिसारा। आगे जाए लंकीरों का मायूस धरी सुरलोका। जाए विभीषण को सुख दीना सीता निरति परम पद लीना। बाग उजाड़ी सिंधु महारोरा अति आतुर जब पातर थोड़ा। अक्षय कुमार मारी चौड़ा लोम लपेटी रंग को डाला। लाभ समान रंग जय गई जय जय दुनि सुर सुर नभ बनी। अब रंग के कारण पाई कृपा करहु संतर जानी। जय जय लखन के दाता आतुर है सुख करहु निपाता। जय हनुमान जय की बलसागर तुझी समूह समरथ घट नागर। ओ हनु 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 हनुमंत खटीले बैरी मारु बल की पीले। हनुमंत कपीता ओ जय अंजनी कुमार बलवंता शंकर सुवन वीर हनुमंता बदन कराल काल कुल धारक राम सहाय सदा प्रतिपालक भूत प्रेत पिशाच निशाचर नगन काल काल मारे बर सोहि तपत नाम की रात नाथ सत्य हो हरि तपत पाई राम दूत धर्म मारु जय 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 हनुमंत अगाधा दुख पावत जन के अपराधा पूजा जन तप नहीं जानत कछुदास तुम्हारा बल कुछ बन गिरी हमारी तुम्हारे बल हम जल पत नाही जनक सुता ताकि तपत विलंब जय 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 सुखीरत हो दुख नाता चरण पकड़ कर जानी मना यही अंतर प्रभु के ही दोहराओ उद्धव दर्शन को राम जहाई पाय परो कर जो ओम हनु 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 हनुता ओम हनुमान देवी कपीतन ओम तत्सर पराले खल जल अपने जन को तुरत उबारो तुरत हो आनंद हमारो यह बजरंग बाण जय मारे ताहि कहो कोई कवन मारे पाठ करे बजरंग बाण हनुमत रक्षा यह बजरंग बाण भूत प्रेत सब धूप दे जो जप हमेशा बाके तुम नहीं ताके तन नहीं पूरे प्रतीक दृढ़ शरण है पात्र करे धरि ध्यान बाधा सब करे सब काम सफल हनुमान उल्लङ्घ्यसिन्धो सलिलं सलिलम् यदशोकवहि जनरात्मकाः आदायतेनैव ददाहनन्ता नमामि तं सागरिराञ्जनेयम् बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा दुखियों का तूने काज संवारा तीनों लोक तेरा उजियारा दुखियों का तूने काज संवारा हे जगवंदन केसरी नंदन हे जगवंदन केसरी नंदन कष्ट हरो हे कृपा निधान कष्ट हरो हे कृपा निधान मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन पराग तेरे द्वारे हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण राम दुलारे आन पराग हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण तेरा सुंदर हनुमत वीरा नाथ रोग हरे सब पीरा तेरा सुंदर हनुमत वीरा नाथ रोग हरे सब पीरा राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया शरण पड़ेगा जय शरण पड़ेगा जय मंगल मूर्ति राम दुलारे आन पराग तेरे द्वार हे बजरंग बली हनुमान हे महावीर करो कल्याण हे महावीर करो कल्याण करो कल्याण करो कल्याण देवी हरो हनुमान महाप्रभु जो कछु संकट होए हमारे कौन तो संकट मोरे गरीब को जो तुमसे नहीं जाते हैं तारे जय 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 हनुमान गोसाई कृपा करो महाराज
Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Sitaram. On behalf of my mom and the entire home circle, I would like to wish you all a warm and cordial welcome to this, the funeral service of my dad, Rooplal Sookhoo. Our officiating Pandit is Pandit Devdat Maharaj of Laltu Trace in Pinal. The resident Pandit is Pandit Sibachan Maharaj, also known as Pandit Kande, who is unavoidably absent because of ill health. We would like to wish him a speedy and quick recovery. For people, we all need him, for all our services. Our program this morning will be as follows. We have the rites being performed by our Pandit. Then after that, we'll have the eulogy read to us by Miss Crystal Mahabir. Anyone? Rose by whatever name is just as sweet. So after the eulogy, the floor will be open for anyone who wishes to extend sympathy and condolences. After that, we'll have a closing vote of thanks. And finally, we leave to proceed to Buddha's crematorium for cremation. That's the program, as I now take pleasure in handing you over to Pandit Devdutt Maharaj.
Prem Subhara Srivendra Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Sit around, everyone. God bless you. Let me get the
Everybody up there. No. Myanmar, everybody up there. Only taking back.
Prem Subhara Srivendra Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Dear well wishers, friends, family, may we all stand from where we are seated. In the name of the Lord, Bhagwan Sri Hari, as we are about to commence the funeral ceremony of Rooplal Sookhoo. May we all clap our hands, bow our heads. In the name of the Lord, Bhagwan Sri Hari, let's ask the Lord to bless us this day, Prabhu, and to bless up the soul of the departed as we preparing ourselves to journey to the crematorium for cremation. So may we all join in prayer. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Nilakantam Rudraksham Nirmanam Hidvaja Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karashe Vamadevam Mahadevam Lokanatham Jagadguru Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karashe Deva Devam Jagarnatham Deva Drushabdudvaja Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karashe Antavantyam Aladharam Haram Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karashe Ananda Paramanityay Kailavada Parakaranam Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karishe Swargagatam Dhatadharam Drishti Nityahi Karishyami Namami Shirushadev Kim No Mrityu Karishe He Krishna Kamalapate Arpate Sritapate Sripate Vaikuntadipate Characharpate Lakshmipate Paibam Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanurmardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadaguru Naranaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namam. Prem se bolo Sri Satya Sanatan Dharma ki Jai. May you offer your flowers anywhere in the coffin. May you have your seats, please. Sabko यहाँ से लीजिए. Dear friends, dear family, although he had indicated to you the program for this ceremony here today, but there's just a few things you'll be able to change. So my request is that as we are about to start the ceremony here this day, anyone would like to sing a bhajan, or the case may be, they are privileged to do so at this point in time. Okay. Prakarshalim Sri Govindaya Namaha Iti Samrakshalim. When actually you have done your sit right. Om Putaya Namaha, Keshavaya Namaha, Madhavaya Vasham Puna, Asparshalim Narayana Namaste, Samrakshalim. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Prit by the as Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Prit Gandhamaya Diyati Tayo, but not the side as way, the side right here, nicely below the neck here. Om Girafalana. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Prit Gandhamaya Diyati Tayo Patishtan. Put one spot. Put one spot on. Nashikina Nathanarayam Namaste Samrakshalim. Put one spot. Nathanarayam Namaste Samrakshalim Nathanarayam Namaste. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Pritgandhamaya Diyati Tayo Patishtan. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Pritgandhamaya Diyati Tayo Patishtan Nathanarayam Namaste. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Pritgandhamaya Diyati Tayo Patishtan Nathanarayam Namaste. Take one now. Nathanarayam Namaste. Samrakshalim Nathanarayam Namaste. Om Madhamu Gotvadarmu Prit. Yeah, places anywhere. Party Mala. Pray right through. Anybody else would like to do a little RPN? What's it? 5 minutes left? Let me see that thing there. That's all it's done. Put it away. Help him in a little. Bring it up right there. Sri Govinda Ipiyastam Rakshani. Okay, she sit down. Eh? No. Just spray it. Yeah, just press the air.
We are the former line. One at a time. Yeah, double forward one side. There are only who doing immediate everybody of the after. This is for just immediate one. Just put a flower and put the altar. In our put a little water in this and get hot. Oh, what? No. Okay. Give that one.
Dear friends, your well wishes, here we are at this home to mourn the death of the father of the soul. Before we go further, I would like to ask the granddaughter of the deceased, Crystal, to give a few words of sympathy. I believe she has something to say about her grandfather.
Sitaram, everybody. The Dalai Lama said, the purpose of our lives is to be happy. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. I could stand here and say that my grandfather, Rooplal Sookhoo, or Pedro, was certainly happy and had a chance to live life the way he wanted. He was dedicated, caring, humble, strong-willed, charitable, and sometimes a little bit stubborn, but I will always remember that he always looked happy. God, his family, cooking, traveling, and hunting were some of the things he cherished most, and I'm sure all whose lives he touched would agree that he was a great role model. Being in his presence was always comforting. Raising 8 children couldn't have been easy, but he always said he was lucky to have Nanny at his side through it all, and honestly, the kids all turned out so well. He was very hardworking, and I remember seeing him picking and dealing with cocoa and coffee, but he also led a balanced life and knew how to have fun. Weekend beach lines and family gatherings were his favorite pastimes, along with traveling abroad almost every year and exploring new places. Over the last few years, he became ill and couldn't do those favorite things anymore. But his exceptional karma saw to it that he was given dedicated, loving care and concern by all his children, especially Uncle Ram, who sacrificed so much to make him comfortable. I think if he had a chance to say it, he would remark at how proud he was at all of them. And Nanny, the love of his life, his best friend, he wasn't a man who expressed his feelings in words. But I can't think of a single memory and haven't found a single picture where he wasn't close to her or hugging her or giving her a little kiss on her cheek. She was his strength and support for 75 years, and I know that kind of love is not easy to find. I consider myself to be very blessed to have been his granddaughter and to have been witness to an excellent husband, dedicated father, and kind grandfather. It is said that death leaves a heartache no one can heal, but love leaves a memory that no one can steal. And he loved us and left us with so many great memories. Rest in peace, Nona.
Supreme Soul Sirivendra dear devotees, it's nice to know the legacy of the departed, what he represents, what he have done during his existence on earth. You know why that's a very important factor of life as we travel this material world in the form of human being. And this is what it takes to preserve the dignity of humanity as we live along this material platform in the form of human being. You know, Bhagavan Krishna said in Gita, having this human form is a very great thing indeed. But utilizing it is more greater than having it. And the manner we utilize it, then only then we'll be able to understand how important it is for you to have this human form in the form of human being as we traverse this material world. As Crystal said, he's a hard worker. He worked very hard to survive, to make himself alright, and to sustain those who were dependent on him. See, dear devotees, this is what he did. And I could remember as a little boy growing up in my village, he used to pass in my road and work in the road. As Linda indicated to me, then he reflect back as a little boy, Park woman in Alpha Trace and he working here. He's a county council, I believe, that time. Is it? Yeah, that time was county council, now it's regional. Right? So I can remember him coming and working and making his day walk and going and chatting with my old man sometimes, you know. I can remember him now, it's flashing back into the memory. You know, so this is how life is as we traverse this material world here. In the form of human being, anything born on earth has to die on earth. You see, this is the cycle of birth and death as we continue to reflect, you know, as we traverse this material platform in the form of human being. So this is what Bhagavan is trying to indicate to us as we live along, that this human form is something very, very important that we have by the blessings of the Lord as we traverse this material world. It is said in our scripture, so Bari Bhagya se Manushita Napava, Sura Durlava Savagranta Nagava, Sadhan Dhama Moksha Karadwara, Pahina Jehi Paraloka Savara. Having this human form is a great blessing by itself. Because of some good deeds in our past life that we assume human form as we traverse this material world. But having this human form, the purpose of this human form is to secure a heavenly home. And failing to do so, what will happen to it? This is what Bhagavan Krishna said in this pratna. In any, you know, this pratna in a bhajan form, I would like you all to join together with me in this beautiful pratna in the name of the Lord Bhagavan Krishna. I will do it in bhajan form for you, so you will be able to join together with me for those who know it, you know, and for those who could sing, because just now I asked the question, anybody want to sing a bhajan or two, nobody says nothing, you know. So I was wondering what is taking place with our Hindu society. Yeah, okay. So I would like you to join together with me. And it goes like this. Manusha taranahi barambar, Manusha taranahi barambar, Manusha taranahi barambar, Manusha taranahi barambar, Manusha taranahi barambar. बड़े भाग्य से यातन पायो, बड़े भाग्य से यातन पायो, यही है भक्ति द्वार, यही है भक्ति द्वार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार। दर्शन नैना हरि वज्रसाना, दर्शन नैना हरि वज्रसाना, हाथ से कर उपकार, हाथ से कर उपकार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार। भाव भजन भक्ति कब हुई है, भाव भजन भक्ति कब हुई है, सिर पर काल सवार, सिर पर काल सवार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार। गहरी नींद छोड़ दे प्राणी, गहरी नींद छोड़ दे प्राणी, कर कुछ तत्व विचार, कर कुछ तत्व विचार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार, मनुष्य तन नहीं बारंबार। nahi barambar. Dear friends, dear well wishers, this is what is said in this pratha in the name of the Lord Bhagavan Sri Hari. He said, Manushatana nahi barambar. He said, you don't get this human form again and again. Bar bar nahi milti ye sharir. You don't get it again and again, bhai. This is something that we have to preserve and we have to work in the form of human being to have the opportunity to come back into this world in the form of human being. Bar bar nahi milti hai ye. See, this is what Bhagavan is saying. Again and again you do get. Bade bhagya se yahan tan payo. By some good deeds in our past life, today we have the privilege to walk as a human being on the earth as we traverse this material platform. It is also said, Yehi hai bhakti dwar, that this human form that you have are the doorway of cultivating devotion to God as we traverse this material world. See, this is the only way. Bhakti dwar, dwar means the doorway. See, so this is what, only through this body, such thing can occur as we live along this material platform. This is what Bhagavan Krishna is trying to indicate to us as we traverse this material world. He said, Darshana Naina Hari Bhaj Rasana Hath Se Karo Upakar. He said, this eyes, the Naina means your eye bhai. You see, that this eyes is speaking to you and talking to you. The Darshana Naina Hari Bhaj Rasana. Hari Bhaj, Hari means the Lord. Bhaj Rasana, that he wants to have darshan of the Lord. Bhagavan Sri Hari. I want to see the Lord, but you are depriving me of the opportunity. Why it is that you have deprived me of the opportunity from seeing the Lord? That devotee. He said, How to say Karo Upakar. Use your pair of hands to praise the Lord Bhagavan Sri Hari as we traverse this material world. But the eyes keep talking to the body and say, why are you depriving me? I want to see the Lord. You know, dear devotees, as I said this, it come to my mind that, I read in the Prem Sagar that, there were old man, and he wanted to see the Lord. But unfortunately, he was blind. And he was blind from small. And he got old being blind. But everywhere he go, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. That was his tool. Taking the name of the Lord all the time until he get old. You see. And yet still his desire was to see the Lord. But he cannot see. How are you going to see the Lord? So he happens to reach in the ashram of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, the Guru of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, in that ashram, not knowing that Bhagavan Krishna and his brother Balaram were present there, because he cannot see. See? And he is talking to the sage, that he holy sage, here I am getting old. My whole life has gone reciting the name of the Lord, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. But I want to see the Lord. Yehi hai mere man ki abhilasha hai. Bhagwan dekhne ka. This is the crowning ambition of my heart. I want to see the Lord, Bhagwan Sri Hari. But how I going to see it? I am blind. Anda hai yahan. See, I am blind. So while speaking in this way to the sage, Krishna and Bhagavan is listening what the old man is saying with tears in his eyes. He said, I'm getting old, time is going now, and time is going very fast. Age is coming up on me, I am very old now, time to leave this world, but I would like to see the Lord before I go. So Bhagavan Krishna feel remorse within himself, and he began to speak to the old man, and he said, Babaji, आप तो बुरा हो गया, बोले हाँ, I am get older. But you want to see the Lord? But you could see the Lord. He said, आप मन के आंखें खोल. Any भजन है चल रहा है? बाबा मन के आंखें खोल, बाबा मन के आंखें खोल, मन के आंखें खोल बाबा, मन के आंखें खोल बाबा, मन के आंखें खोल. Children, if you open the eyes of the mind through the medium of devotion, bhaiya, we will be able to see the Lord as we traverse this material world. When we continue to sail in that avenue of devotion, then and only then we'll be able to protect the dignity of the same and to secure our heavenly home in the world of eternity. So when this thing occurs, like today we hear, to mourn the death of the father of the soul, he has leave this world and gone. See, we are preparing ourselves to get rid of the remains of the body of that person. See, to go to the cremation site and cremate it. See? So this is what Bhagavan continues to indicate to us. This is what the life is speaking and saying to the Lord. This is what I want in my life. If somebody should ask you a question that you have everything in life, you have everything. God bless you with everything in life here. You live in a nice life, you live in a comfortable life, you live in a nice luxury life, you live in everything, you have everything to your reach and to your comfort, but yet still you're sad and unhappy. Yes, still you're sad and you're unhappy. What is the reason for that? And you have everything? We have everything in life. You know why, bhai? When spirituality is not within you, it brings that sorrow within you. You see? This is what it is like. And the Hanuman Chalisa today, and everybody here recite the Hanuman Chalisa. And Sava Sukla hai tumhari sarana, tum raksha kahun kahu ko darna. And the Hanuman Chalisa tells us, happiness only comes through the medium of devotion. And when devotion is being cultivated to the best of your ability towards the feet of the Lord Bhagavan Sri Hari, there is no need to have fear in your mind. Kahu ko darna. There is no need to have fear in your mind as you traverse this material world, as we live along this material platform. This is what he said. Bhava bhajan bhakti ka bahoi hai, sir par kal savar. You know the word mean bhava means habit. He said when you and I, as human beings, going to cultivate the habit in cultivating devotion to God. When are we going to create that habit in cultivating devotion to God? Think to yourself as we traverse this material world. Sir par kal savar. You will wait until death rattles in your throat, or we'll do it before that. You see, this is what Bhagavan is trying to indicate to us. He said, having this human form are the boat to take you across the ocean of eternity, to give to you eternal happiness, to take you across that river of mundane existence. They are devotees. Then and only then we'll be able to reap the fruit of our existence into this world, when we can allow this to become meaningful to us as we live along this material platform. We don't wait until death rattles in our throat to take the name of the Lord high. You've got to take it while you have the strength and the voice and the energy to do it. That is the only thing will be able to take you, to allow you. No matter what you achieve in life here, that will come no use to you. See? That will come no use to you. When you lie down in the hospital and then you will know who is for you and who is not for you. See here? Then you will realize what is taking place in your life. That will be too late because your life is about to come out. You can't talk no. See here? This is what it is like. He said, Bhava bhajana bhakti ka bahoi hai, sir par kal savar. Don't wait until death rattles in your throat to take the name of the Lord. Now is the time that you can have the energy and the strength and the wisdom to do what is needed and required. He said, Gehari neend chhode prani kar kuch tattva vichar. Gehari means deep. Today, Rooplal in a very deep sleep. He's sleeping so deep, and the life is saying to him, he said, look at you. You are sleeping, and I want to watch, I want to see, I want to talk. But look at you, you have deprived me this. Who can wake him up now, bhai? Nobody. Only the Lord can do this. This is why he said, Kara kuch tattva vichar. Sit down and think in the form of human being as we traverse this material world. You know, it have a bhajan tell you. इसे बचपन बीता खेल खेल में बड़ी जवानी हुई. You know, he said from birth to youth you keep playing all the time. Bari jawani hui. And you're failing to recognize that devotion is not being cultivated towards the feet of the Lord Bhagavan Sri Hari. But it also go along in the same bhajan and tell you. He said, Dekha burapa socha patu kya paya kya khoya. He said, well, when old age come upon you, now you sit down and you're worried, uncle, what you lost and what you gained. Kya paya, kya khoya. That make any sense? What you lost and what you gained. But there nahi hai abhi bhi bande, le le uska naam re. Never too late, friend, to take the name of the Lord, Bhagavan Sri Hari, as we traverse this material world in the form of human being. This is what it continues to indicate to us as we stand in the memory of Rooplal Sookhoo. You know, he have done so many things in life that you and I cannot find words to really describe his doings as we live along. I do not know him too well. I only know him by seeing him working on the road, and I do not know. I've never been acquainted with his family. Only one person I've been, and that's the daughter, Linda, and her children. On by my side, this is how and because of the request of Linda, here I am today, to do this funeral in the name of the Lord Bhagavan Sri Hari. And I cannot say much about him because I do not know his personal life. I do not know how he carry about himself, but according to the indication being given, he lived a very pious life, I want to understand, and he was very, very much, straightforward, I believe. Sometimes, you wouldn't like what he said to you, but that's his motive, that is his way. And this is how it is. He worked very hard in order to sustain. You could see that on him, he worked very hard in the form of human being. Hard work don't kill anybody, right? Hard work has put you in the situation he wants to be. You see? You want to be a better person, you have to work hard for it. You want to be a good person on earth, you have to work hard for it. You see? You don't get it just like that. Something you have to sacrifice yourself for as we live along. And being as we sacrifice ourselves for our own happiness and welfare in life, so too we need to sacrifice ourselves for the betterment of our existence into this world through the medium of devotion, as we continue to sink ourselves in such ocean as we traverse this material world. This is what Bhagavan continues to say in Gita. Asochaivan vasochastram prajavadham bhasase gata sunnasya nam sochanti pandata. This is what is said, that even the great saints and sages, those who strive for God's realization birth after birth, they continues to understand again. They lament not over the living, neither the dead. Because why? They think to themselves that is not reality. Reality is gaining oneness with God. See here? And this is what they continues to strive for from birth after birth, as they continues to recognize the importance of the same as we live along this material platform. As the light was speaking and saying, look at you today, you have deprived me of this opportunity in the form of human being. And he continues to speak like this. Sharan mein aaye hai hum tumhari, daya karo he dayalu Bhagavan. Sharan mein aaye hai hum tumhari, daya karo he dayalu Bhagavan. Samanu bigari dasha hamari, daya karo he dayalu Bhagavan. साधन नाम में भक्ति, तुम्हारे दर्शी है हम भिखारी, तुम्हारे दर्शी है हम भिखारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, शरण में आए हैं हम तुम्हारे, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, संभालो बिगड़ी दशा हमारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन। जो तुम हो स्वामी तो हम है सेवक, जो तुम पिता हो तो हम है बालक, जो तुम हो स्वामी तो हम है सेवक, जो तुम पिता हो तो हम है बालक, जो तुम हो ठाकुर तो हम पुजारी, जो तुम हो ठाकुर तो हम पुजारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, शरण में आए हैं हम तुम्हारे, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, संभालो बिगड़ी दशा हमारी, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन, दया करो हे दयालु भगवन। Dear devotee, this is what the life is saying now. He said, शरण में आए हैं हम तुम्हारी, हे प्रभु, here I am in front of you, in the presence of you, at your lotus feet. Have mercy upon my soul, daya karo. Have mercy upon my soul, हे प्रभु. Samhalo bigari, take care of all my problems and difficulties, whatever wrong, whatever good I have done on the surface of this earth, my Prabhu. My pledge to you this day, don't screen the wrongful action of me, but allow my soul to gain its rightful place as I seek to thy lotus feet. I do not have strength, I do not have power, I do not know how to cultivate devotion to thy lotus feet, hey Prabhu. But here I am today, Bhikhariya isan tumhare charanon mein hai, in the form of a beggar. Here I am at your lotus feet, seeking divinity, hey Prabhu. Allow my soul to gain its rightful place. This is what he continues to indicate to us as we live along. He said, Jotum Goswami, he said, you are the Almighty. You are the giver of liberation. You are the giver of one's rightful place. I am a mere servant to you. Probably I am dull-witted within myself and talk foolishness sometimes. But here I am. You are my mother. You are my father. You are my brother. You are my sister. You are my friend. You are everything to me, Prabhu. आपके चरणों छोड़कर कहाँ जाओ? Leaving your lotus feet, where to go? Dear devotees, here I am today at your lotus feet, seeking divinity. Have mercy upon my soul, my Lord, so that I may be able to enjoy the bliss of the same as I seek. This is what your life is asking and begging for. Forgive me, He Prabhu, for whatever wrong I have done on the earth, because of my literity and and failing to do certain things in life. Hey Prabhu, I ask for forgiveness and to allow my soul to gain as we seek from time to time. My dear brothers and sisters, this just happens to us as we live along this material platform. Bhai, He is mother, He is father, He is everything to you. Who is for you, Bhai? Think to yourself as we travel this material world. If nobody is for you, Bhai, God is there for you. I want you to stand with a sincere heart and love. He will be there for you. He will protect you. He will place His hand on your head and allow the burden in your shoulder to be eradicated, and you will be able to enjoy the bliss of this human existence as you live along this material platform, as we travel this material world. See, this is what it takes. This is simple reality that Bhagavan is speaking about as we live along this material platform. Here, life today is such. As I indicate to you, I was reading in the Prem Sagar again. I come across a little stanza. It had about 4 lines in a paragraph. that I was reading. And it mentioned they're very meaningful, and it was very touching too, And I told myself, I said, such thing, why such thing have to be written, But I understand that it's being written for the betterment of mankind on the surface of this earth, and which was this material world. So it mentioned there in that paragraph that, there was a big pond, a very big pond. Around that big pond, there were 6 small ponds around the pond. So the big pond keep filling, supplying the small pond. Whenever it's empty, the big pond keep supplying it. Do not allow the water to run out of it. And that goes on for years, years upon years, until one day, the big pond run dry, and the bottom of the pond began cracking, And so he started to think now, he started to cry, and he started to think. He said, look at me, how foolish I am. I have 6 of them around me, and I keep supplying the 6 of them all the time. Never allow them to run out of water or anything. And today, I have nothing. And look at me, I am cracking. And I have 6 of them around me, and no one have the courtesy to put a drop of water on me. No one. You know what that tells us, right? A parent will like 5 and 6 children. You understand? But when the time comes, that 5 and 6 children cannot mind one mother, neither one father. You know why? It becomes a burden to them. But they could have done it. They could have done it to the last. But you and I, as the offsprings of those people, we cannot do that. Think to yourself, that is logic. You see that? That's logic in life. Think to yourself. As we traverse this material world in the form of human being. My dear brothers and sisters, this is what life is all about. We all have to go through this cycle. Just like today is Rooplal Day. Tomorrow might be my day. Who knows? See? Who knows? See how it is like that? Tomorrow might be your day. Who knows? It all plays in the hands of the Lord. What He wants to do, He do as we live along this material platform. So dear devotees, this is what it is like. This is what death is all about. Death is for everybody. Death don't have no friend. Wherever death occur, you die right away. You see? Wherever it be. You could be wherever you want to be. When death come upon you, you die right away. See, this is how life is. So we got to understand this human form that we have. What we got to do with it. He has been speaking to you, but we cannot understand the language of the body. See? This is why sometimes we deprive the same as we traverse this material world. So, my dear brothers and sisters, I wouldn't like to take up much of your time. So at this point in time, I will stop here, and I have a sister had the mic there. I will ask you to sing a bhajan before we come to the final aspect of the ceremony here this day. Prem se bolo Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai.
Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvingam Kurume Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvadha Jyoti Bindu Paramatma Se Hai Meri Atma Ab Chal Kar Le Milan परमानंद का अनुभव बचनहारे परम पिता का प्रेम पात्र बनकर तू शुभ भर पाले। ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, हो जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से है मेरी आत्मा। अब चल कर ले मिलन, 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 अब चल कर ले मिलन।
Praise the Lord, Srivindra Vihari Lal ki jai. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. In the name of the Lord. Dear friends, you have someone who, has grown up with this Rooplal, been his friend, and know him better than I is. And I would like to call on that person to Mr. Dhanrajji.
Sit down, everybody. Yeah. You say anyway. You work together. We play plenty cricket together. Okay, sit down, everybody. I feel very, very happy. Well, sad, but happy and sad to be speaking on behalf of the whole community here. Now, we have architect of this community. We have in the days of those of you who are a bit older, Pedro is a few years older. I call him Pedro, eh? And many of you probably will know that. Pedro is a few years older than me. But when we grew up as a knitted group. They were the old people who actually built the foundation of this community, the natural community. We had the Ruknana, we have Polo, we had the Daulat, we had the Mathur, the Silal, Set. All of these, the Suknanan and the Devnarayan, all of they built the foundation to this little lateral road across here, lower lateral road, because we have an upper lateral road, the Goodman Trace. And when they died, we had this group of people coming in the 30s. And we had a number of people who were born in the 30s, including Pedro. And there was a group with him, and we remember Sunny Ramlal, we remember Baljit, we remember Lalaram, remember Subrim, and we remember Hansai Mahadev. And of all of them, we have Hansai Mahadev still who went before. So we have a very well-knit community. When this group goes, I don't know how many people will living here to continue building this community. But this community, the Lateral Road, Lower Lateral Road, has been one, has produced a lot of good people, a lot of international people, a lot of things. We had our MP here earlier on, Mr. Govendra Rupal, and we have all these people. I am happy, and please, when I look, Pedro and the wife are blessed to have, when you look at the offspring, the product of your marriage. So it's really beautiful at all. And they're further blessed because not many people could boast. I have 4 sons and 4 daughters. So this in itself is a but I knew Pedro personally because we learned a lot together. And in those early days, we played cards. One of those things, a big hunter, he and his brother Cholwa, big hunter, big fisherman, and we spent a lot of time together. He also made great contribution to the village, as such. So, Pedro was a big guy. today, the good Lord has seen it time to take, he spent a lot of time on the bedridden and so on, but that's how life is, as Pandit spoke about it later. Some of us live longer, some of us live shorter. Pedro lived to the age of 89. And we are all proud as people of Lachuro. We are a very well-knit community. They can boast of so many things here. A very good temple organized by and run by very good people. A sporting club, a walking club, a online group, and all of these things. So Pedro is part of that. And so, in closing, I want to extend my condolences to the family, to the community, and I wanted to sing a song, but I'm not sure I will finish it. आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमका दे भगवान। भटक रहे हैं हम है भिखारी, भगवान है हम भिखारी। भटक रहे हैं हम है भिखारी, भगवान है अधिकारी। कदम कदम पर किरण दिखारे, भगवान है हम कारी। इस दुनिया में सुखी रहे हैं, इस दुनिया में सुखी रहे हैं। धरती के इंसान, धरती के इंसान। आज अंधेरे में है हम इंसान, ज्ञान का सूरज चमके दे भगवान।
Thank you, Bharat. Thank you. God bless you. You know, they're devoted. I know him long time. His madam is like my sister. But he indicated to me that, we play cricket for a very long time. Wasn't he, Bhaiya? Your bigger brother. The bigger brother, Ramesh. You know Ramesh? That's the man. And so, but nevertheless, that relationship is still there. So, dear devotees, this is what it is like. This is what life is. No matter how little, because Gita said, if you could recite half of the slokas from the Gita, that is valid. Then reciting none. See, half of the sloka you recite from the Gita can remove many obstacles of life as we traverse this material world. My dear brothers and sisters, as I would like you all know, maybe stand from where we are seated in the name of the Lord, Bhagavan Sri Hari, and maybe all join in this pratna in the name of that Lord. And I'd like you to join together with me and as we recite in the name of the Lord this pratna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, 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 Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We clap hands, close eyes in the name of the Lord. May we all join in this prayer. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Kritva Tu Dushkam Karma Jata Hirachyaman Mrityu Kalambasam Pranchanga Narva Panchangatam Dharma Dharam Samayuktam Lobamo Samapratam Yeham Sarvagratani Lokhancha Gachantu Tvameva Mata Syapita Tvameva Mando Jasakha Tvameva Tvameva Vedya Travinam Tvameva Sarvam Mahadeva Deva. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Prem se bolo Shri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Satya Sanatana Dharma ki jai. Ram Naam, Ram Naam, Ram Naam, Ram Naam, यही सबकी गत है. सबको will you have your seat, please? Dear well-wishers, for those who would like to have the view of the body, they will do so by the next 5 minutes from now. You will have the privilege to have the final view of the body. So, Prem se bolo Shri Satya Sanatana Dharma ki jai. Come by. You are joining together. I make you look at it. Open your palm here. Put this hand here. Press this hand top here. Take his name in your mind, okay? Om Adhamul Dut Pitarmul Pred Bhumi Tayo Smatak Shayo Nam Ishpindaste Maya Diyati Tayo Patishtana Panarayanam Namastute. Okay, rest your hand on the ground together with the pinda. Good. Rest your hand. Yeah, good. That's good. Om Adhamul Dut Pitarmul Pred Maya Diyati Tayo Patishtana Panarayanam Namastute. Okay, bring it up. Put it here. Leave your hand go. Go. Pass it. Take one there, bhaiya. Put here. Come on the eyelid. Om Pashinam Deite Govindaiti Hastam Prakshalem. Next one here. Om Pashinam Deite Sritya Govindaiti Hastam Prakshalem. The two nostrils. Om Pashinam Deite. Put it inside in Nicely. Om Pashanam Dete Govinda Iti Hastam Brakshalam. The next one on the mouth. Om Sri Pashanam Dete Sri Govinda Iti Hastam Brakshalam. Nicely. Cool. Like that. Om Madhamu Gotasya Pitam Pritasya Mayadiyati Tamu Patishtam Bolo Sri Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki. Now you have your privilege to do beauty body, put your flowers, whatever you have.
Right.
You want to pop that for
Sitaram again, everybody. On behalf of my grandmother and the family circle, we just like to say thank you to everybody for all the love and support and prayers. And we hope you all have a safe journey on your way back. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first time in around 40 years that my mom and my dad's 8 children are present. I like the 8 children to come forward so you can see, to those who don't know them, you can see the 8 children. As you heard the announcement last night, myself being one, I have Mira, come please. Mira, Indra, come. Angela, Patty, Brian, Michael. Anybody again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 8 children. Some live abroad and some in Trinidad. You see how they look very strong, healthy and rounded. Well taken care of by my mom and my dad. So, and some other information. My mom and dad, when he passed away on Wednesday morning. They celebrated this year the 70th wedding anniversary. 70 years of marriage. Who here can boast of being married for 70? I hope every one of you are married. So, to my mom, I want to say thank you very much for being there for us. in times of strife, in all the sacrifices and tribulations, you stood with us, just like the rock of Gibraltar. You stood strong. Nothing could have moved you. And today, you have reaped the rewards of rearing 8 beautiful children. Thank you very much. We know it's hard that being married for 70 years is not an easy thing, but as the pundit said, with life, there must be death. So finally, ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to leave you with one thought. God's gift to us is life. What we do with our life is our gift to God. Thank you very much, Sitaram. We leave here to the cremation, to Bunus crematorium in a short time. To those who will not be going, wish you a safe journey to your various destinations. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and do have a pleasant morning. Thank you very much.
Matthew.
One thing I forgot. Uncle Handran here, stand up, please. This man here lived with my dad from birth. They slept together, they ate together, they went to school together, they played together. He's now in his 80s. He and Uncle Danraj, who you heard earlier, are the only 2 surviving members of the community in their age bracket. So, Uncle Danraj, on behalf of my entire family, I want to say thank you very much for molding my dad, for being a part of his upbringing, and may God continue to bless you. Thank you very much. There's a vehicle in front who has parked in front of my gate. Can you kindly move your vehicle, please? Someone from inside my compound would like to exit. Thank you very much, Joy. Sorry.
Swami Someday we'll meet again. We will meet again. Well, rest. I was told you to go and rest. No, you can't. I didn't say that.
Item lagi. Okay. Put it to the side here. Nicely. Item dah dia ni. With many honeys. Put it on the record.
Right.
Nicely. Light up. Mix up everything, eh? Very much. Just light up this. स्वाहा ओम भवः स्वाहा ओम सखाः स्वाहा ओम अग्ये स्वाहा ओम सर्वाय स्वाहा ओम उग्राय स्वाहा ओम रुद्राय स्वाहा ओम पशुपतये स्वाहा अश्नये नमः स्वाहा श्रेयार्त्याय स्वाहा यमराजाय नमः स्वाहा कालदेवाय नमः स्वाहा पितृदेवाय नमः स्वाहा प्रेतभूमिपां नमः स्वाहा प्रेतहस्त्रे नमः स्वाहा प्रेतसखाय नमः स्वाहा प्रेतपाय नमः स्वाहा प्रेतभूमिपां नमः स्वाहा प्रेतहस्त्रे नमः स्वाहा ओम प्रेतवाहाय नमः स्वाहा यमराजाय नमः स्वाहा ओम सखाः नमः स्वाहा ओम औ स्वाहा ओम अश्नये नमः स्वाहा आदित्याय स्वाहा ओम पशुपतये स्वाहा रुद्रदेवाय स्वाहा माधवाय नमः स्वाहा केशवाय नमः स्वाहा तिकपोलिना प्रेतभूमिपां नमः स्वाहा अपोलिना
Put on the side and go like that.
So you see something?
Right,
Right.
That's right, that's right. That's right. Right. Good.
You got all the ring and put it in the ring. You got all the ring.